Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. This is for entertainment purposes and allegedly here. Let's see. Sorry I'm late. I had a birthday party to go to. Today was my son's 24th birthday. Yes, he's a winter baby. Gained a lot of weight. Ate a lot of pancakes. Had to walk the mall in order to get him to come out. Yeah, a lot of memories were being shared today, so that's why I'm late. And then tomorrow I have a baby shower to go to, so we have babies coming in the family. I'll be a great aunt soon, so there's that. All right, so carrying on, I'm going to ask about Meghan Markle squirreling money away. You know, Harry's going to probably try to wiggle out of his visa. He's going to try to wiggle out of them using Archwell for personal gains, for PR, investment, traveling, and making Meghan a celebrity and him a celebrity. So things aren't going well. I'm pretty certain Meghan has squirreled away money, several million, on top of the millions that her mother squirreled away for her. A lot of squirreling away. So those squirrels in her head must be quite anxious, I might say, because she doesn't have enough coming in. And they're pretty desperate. So let's get some cards on squirreling money away and Meghan's next move. We know that squirreling away would be like an 8 of Pentacles in reverse because they're not making the cornucopia. They're not working for it. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I'm going to take that there, put that there. Here we go. So yeah, it's big funds there. She feels like it's the only way she can get things to go her way, to flow in a good direction. And basically, then she feels like she can have this unknown potential. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want to cycle upward after Harry, or if there's any fallout. A lot of people are saying, though, that Meghan's not going to do anything, that they just might stay in misery together, which could very well likely be, waiting for Charles to pass away. Is she holding out for Charles, is what a lot of people think. But it's coming to an end probably before she realizes it, unfortunately for her, because that 10 of Swords is in reverse, which is it's the end of the adventure. So she knows at some point in time her luck's going to run out. Her faded luck that she had is running short. And, and basically with that Wheel of Fortune, everything's unpredictable. It's the unpredictable nature of life card of the Wheel of Fortune. So wanting things to always go her way. When something ends, I need something as a backup plan. So that's her backup plan, so that she can get good luck and she can try and get as much as she can, because that's the fortune. I want as much. I need to get lucky. It's fated. I deserve this positive ending because it's a 10. So with that 10, she knows cycles are coming to an end and she needs to harvest for when things come to an end, which it is coming to an end. So there you have it. End of the adventure here. And basically, game up. It's the game up. And she can get some attention seeking. This is an attention seeking, and things aren't what she was getting, what she was planning. But we know she uses the money for attention seeking, and then she plays the victim martyr. So it's a way for her to she might use it for PR, so she can play the martyr and the victim in the situation. And she's going to have to pay her own way, that pay for play of American media, especially with the news, with the magazines. Magazines are really bad. I was just telling my husband tonight how, thanks to Meghan Markle and Harry, and learning about the PR machine and how they do pay for play, I don't believe hardly anything. Just like they're saying in the newspapers, Harry won so big. Harry won. He won great. No, they'll say won instead of no. He settled. So it's those little words implemented and put in that are completely, utterly false that really irritate me. I'll be honest, it pisses me off. So it pisses me off. And I'm like, no. I got to set you straight. I have to set my husband straight on a few things, by the way. No. That's not what happened. So he's having a hard time swallowing that bitter pill that we have a lot of false journalism here in the United States. And just because people like to think that it's all accurate, yeah, it's not accurate. Doing this here and seeing Meghan and Harry's behavior and how things actually are behind the scenes, because a lot of people don't trail them like we do. They don't watch every move. They believe it, and that's the problem. People aren't following the trail, And they believe it, and that's just the problem. So yeah, I'm not too happy here. So yeah, there you go. So together in the love, keeping them together, keeping them with her is going to be a challenge with the lovers. That's testing the relationship. She was just testing him, and she knew it was always going to come to an end. She was in it for the money. So this is back to the divorce book rumor. Yeah, she's going to do a divorce book, absolutely. Then we have here the focal point. She doesn't have enough. It's never enough. So she's disappointed and let down. And it's also dropping Harry, dropping him like a hard rock, basically. And she's losing confidence. All her investments are not coming in. So that would be Netflix not getting it. That would be, you know, the grifting off all the companies and Spotify and all that. We know all that, right? So it's just when everything crashes down because it's no longer a new beginning. It's a new ending with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So she's trying to delay it, so she can keep Harry as long as possible to delay the inevitable ending. Usually when narcissists come in, they know it's coming to an end. It's a matter of if, not when. So there you have it. Past position that didn't serve her. She really never wanted him. She never wanted him. She didn't have enough. And with that Two of Cups in reverse, she got a divorce, obviously, before. She tried early stage relationships with several British men. To become have love affairs, and they just simply weren't interested in her. It was only dumb, stupid Harry that drank the Meghan Kool-Aid and gulped it down and asked for more. So with that 2 in reverse, she also knows in terms of making money that there's just, you know, she's going to try to hide it. She doesn't want people to realize that she's got it. And so basically her life path isn't going along the way she thought it would. She thought that she can pair up and get as much money from men as she could. But a lot of them said, no, I'm not interested in you, and they dropped her. So she's been dropped and dumped a lot by wealthy men that she was testing the relationship with, to get money, and then dump them, you know, backstab them. This is a total backstab, and then walk away. So there's that. So then we have the hidden, yeah, it's never enough. 4 of Cups, yeah. So it's basically love is pain. I expect it to always end. I will always drop them, get money, and leave. But she's a bad seed. They saw her as a bad seed. Definitely wasn't interested. Just stupid Harry did it. And Harry's not enough. It's never enough. Not enough money. Feeling really disappointed. And basically, there's been a turn of events. And that turn of events is it's coming faster than she realized. She really was trying to cling on to him longer. Also, it's been released that Invictus will not have Meghan. She is not supposed to be there, but we've heard this before, so we'll see what she does because we know what a manipulator she is. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that because we've heard it before. And what does she do? There she is marching in front of everyone, right? So I'll take that with a grain of salt. So here we go, going into the future, being stuck and put the plans on a shelf. Yeah, she put the plans on the shelf, get enough money and backstab him because he's never going to be enough. He never was enough. I never wanted him anyways. And I just put that plans on a shelf. So right now she's feeling kind of stuck though because she wants more money. She only wants more money because she doesn't have the confidence to do it. So she's got to cling. It's a real challenge to cling on to him as long as possible to get as much money. So yeah, she's probably want to hold out until Charles or, Anne dies or some person that's in authority over the purse who's holding back funds from her. So she wants to hold off as long as possible because she's a parasite. It's a very parasitical card of the 6 of Swords. And she felt that it was her right to do it. It's very, she felt like, okay, I left to be safer, but now I'm delaying actually leaving Harry, even though we left the UK. But it was actually, everything's been a failed transition with that in reverse, not a successful transition. Because, she's sneaky, snaky fox that comes next after the 6 of Swords comes the 7 of Swords. And that that would be in reverse in this position. So it's been revealed and busted. So this is a problem for her. It would be a problem for her because it would go from 6 of Swords in reverse to 7 of Swords in reverse. So those stolen items need to be returned. She doesn't want to do it. So this is why she's putting the plan on a shelf, because they can come at her. She doesn't want to be held accountable. So then we have the feelings in the situation. Yeah, she's miserable. It's just an ongoing issue. She never got her happy ever after. She never was happy. Where's the kids? Where's the celebrations? Where's the reunions? It's a failed marriage built on a substance abuse and a negative outcome. and there's just no end in sight. And she's not getting smug pleasures, you know, she's really not. It's like anhedonia of I'm never satisfied, I'm never happy. We got two miserable cards here. And substance abuse. It's also no end in sight with Harry probably having to use more substances than she does. She's far more cognizant and aware, so she can manipulate him, but he's far more of a user. He was never enough for her, just like Chelsea, because he's a drug user, and she thought he was worth more money. When she hooked up, she thought she won that big old cha-ching, cha-ching lottery, but then she realized, oh shit, he lied to me. Damn it. I feel like I've been cursed now. I married this guy. I never won. I got the low-flying fruit in the family. I thought I was going to hit the big lottery win. Geez, what was I thinking? Not enough, not enough. I'm miserable anhedonia. He was never enough, Harry. You were never enough. And she has to calculate what she's going to do next without any emotion, shut off all my emotions. Queen of Swords is a very anti-emotional individual. She is basically very shrewd. And she's going to act like she's telling the truth. Well, I'm the one telling the truth. It is my truth, which has absolutely no emotional component to it. She's going to act like she's older and wiser. Well, she is much older than him. And she's going to suffer some losses. Through that, she suffered losses in the past. She dumped her husband before. He wasn't enough. She didn't want him either. She was probably planning on taking him down too. And she put that on a shelf until when? Until she thought she found someone else prior to Harry, and it didn't work out because they dumped her. So all this it's always a plan on a shelf. Get what I can and get out. And she suffers from, it's never enough of misery and substance abuse as well. So she's got anhedonia. No matter what she get, it's never enough, Megan. Never enough, Megan, with no heart on her sleeve. Don't cry on my shoulder. I don't care, Queen of Swords. So she's going to call out other people, but she won't look at herself because she might say, my heart was in the right place and I'm independent. I'm an independent female now because I've suffered from pain and I'm being shrewd and honest. I can accept this reality. The only reality she can accept is she goes in for the money and then she dumps and runs and she backstabs with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Next thing is, and then she's going to find, the hope is, okay, where can I go next? Who can I consolidate for support? Who will give me kindness? Back to the kindness. Is he kind? Do you remember the interview of the announcement? Oh, but her first question, is Harry kind? So is he kind for the next guy? The next sucker to be with Megan. She's going to look for the next sucker to be loyal to her so that she can go back to the past and live in the past. Even though the past is gone, she's going to try to do it. It's her inner child going back to the past of what works for her and intellectualizing it. Final outcome? Whoo, no star for you. Okay, celebrity in reverse. Yeah, if she doesn't make it, she's going to need it, you guys, because she's going to need someone else to elevate her, but she hasn't found that next primary source of supply. She knows she's never going to get there. That's pretty awesome. She's glowing down. I shouldn't say that. Ooh, bad karma for me. Diminished hope. It's for when she's got diminished hope and a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of despair. People call her a sick, dark, depressive individual to avoid. She's in a very dark, depressive position because she's looking, who's the next kind bloke sucker that I can utilize and treat him like a token, take his money, dump and run, parasite off him and take him down because it's never enough and I'm not a star yet. So she's never going to glow up. So she's feeling pretty desperate, very desperate. So with that fame card in reverse, it's a value of 17 in reverse. So that would be a 1 in reverse or an ace in reverse. She's crashing down. What beginning? Where can I start? Where do I start? What can I see? What can I focus on? Who's going to give me gifts? I need some gifts. She wants gifts. Who's kind that's going to give me gifts? No one's giving her gifts with that ace in reverse. She's not striving forward to get what she wants, which was always fame, fame, fame. Harry was all about fame. So she can't buy fame. So I'm thinking with this spread, she knows she can't buy fame. So this is just to just find a relationship and hope he has some money because she's never going to get the fame. She's never going to be able to heal herself. It's an inner child card and she can never heal that empty pit inside her. And then she's going to start thinking about her past, how she was hustling in her past, how she became the way she is. That's why she always reverts back to that stupid story of dish soap, because she's living in the past with that Six of Cups. And here with the diminished hope and all this missed opportunities, she's feeling ignored. And then her shadow side is coming out, and she's losing all vitality, and nobody will have her. Hollywood's blocked her. Her husband's probably, ex-husband, Trevor's probably has gotten her blocked on many areas by many people. By dropping him, she's never going to make it because he's so connected, and he's married to a billionaire, a woman who has a billionaire family or whatever. And he has the connections to make sure she stays glued down and never makes it. I'm getting that with this. So she's going to blame him. She's going to probably blame her ex-husband, her past, on why she's never glowed up. He was supposed to make her a star. Harry was supposed to make her a star by marrying him, was supposed to make her a star, and she's still not a star. How concerning for her. Only for her. Okay, so the money's not working, but she's still going to have hope with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and it's basically shame avoidance. She's alienated from everyone. She's working with lower entities. Yeah, she's working with their dark side. Her dark side's in control. Definitely shame avoidance, and she's hoping she could return to the fold. Please take me back. But they're saying, no, you can't come back. We will glow you down. You're never going to glow up around us. That's another reason why she dropped. I can't do this. I'm out. So, and left. So she does it with everyone. So basically, she's going to need to find sanctuary. She's going to need to find a place to live. She's going to need to find a job. She's going to have to turn this around. She's emerging from bankruptcy. It is bankruptcy position, and she's definitely going to try to overturn it. So she's going to try to overturn that she's not famous. She's going to try to overturn that finding loyalty. She's going to try to overturn finding a primary source of supply that's filled with money, cha-ching, cha-ching. He better have money and lots of it. But the world does not have empathy for her. Right underneath there, I see that the world card in reverse. So with the world card in reverse is the world owes me. Like I said on HD Tutor, the world owes me of criminality and entitlement issues. And it's not done yet. It's unfinished lessons. I might have failed and it's a catastrophe. And I might feel like death warmed over, but it's unfinished work. And she's going to look for evil rewards. But she has a lack of a vision and foresight, and doesn't know how to go about it, because everyone knows what she is. Nobody will give her empathy. The world will not give her empathy. So she's going to suffer from some health issues, probably some weight loss, back pain. It's also considered back pain position. And she's feeling very restricted and stagnant, and her material world is falling down. And so this is why she has to hoard and steal. And she doesn't have enough, and she has no control. She cannot control the world's perception of her with the devil in reverse. She would prefer it if she could be in control, like here, because she is here using her evil side of herself and of doing shame avoidance. She'd prefer the devil upright, because then she knows she could snag that new primary source of supply, use his money, and do this. It would be that wash and repeat problem of the world card. So this is a wash and repeat. I need a new guy so I can dump and take his money. And I need him to make me a celebrity. And I probably will fail again, because I'm feeling quite disappointed that it'll never happen. But if she had this upright, she would think it's more possible. But it's not so possible here. It's quite impossible. And basically, she sees the truth now, that the mask is off and it's the reality here. And she gave away all that money trying to become famous. She basically threw it out at. She's driving down Hollywood, Walk of Fame. Make me famous, make me famous. I'm driving down here. Take my picture. Let's go to the alleyway. I mean, what a fall from grace. So no control. She can't puppet people. She cannot possess people. She's totally trapped because no one cares about her. And she is free to go into her future without chains. at this point in time. And no one cares about her. Since no one cares about her, she's completely free now because she's not a celebrity, which means she doesn't need security, which means nobody needs her. Nobody cares. This is back to nobody cares about you, Megan. So that makes you a free individual where you're kind of an invisible individual like me, where I can go to the grocery store. No one's chasing me. No one cares. So she's just like a nobody, basically. That's like the greatest, most horrible energy for her because she always wanted fame. She wanted fame and she didn't get it. So now she's feeling like she's dark, depressive, deep depression, deep depression. And she knows it. She knows it. And she's like, where is this loyal guy, this next person? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh God. I wouldn't be surprised because I just saw a post. It was Heidi Fleiss. You guys remember Heidi Fleiss? This is kind of funny. I saw a post by Heidi Fleiss, and it was her actually speaking, saying that at this point in time, or maybe it was an old clip of her, but she wanted a man or a woman who was extremely wealthy. She goes, I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I just want them to be very wealthy because I want to live an expensive life. So I really don't care either or. That will probably be Megan as well. And I thought of Megan when I saw that. I thought, oh, that's what Megan's going to do. So yeah, it's just wash and repeat of going back to being a nobody where she has no control. Like her early days, she had no control. Soon as she was getting to the royal family, what did she do? She became an absolute maniacal control freak. The worst case of her, the darkest aspects of her humanity, her evil intentions came out. But it's always unfinished for her. And now she's lost her game because she did it in front of the world. And now the world knows, so now you're fully finished. This is what people were warning her about. She should have listened to her friends. Marrying into the royal family will destroy you. Well, yes, that's totally true. Because it would have been on her own doing, her own energy, her own karma doing it, her own actions doing it, her own choices doing it, her own control issues causing it. Not because of the family and the media, because of herself. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.